Jack.net. You can follow me on YouTube as Jack's Cartographic Work. Like, subscribe, share, help a brother, follow a brother to make it see him grow or to make him grow. Any issues or complaint you have, any worries, you can comment on my comment section below on my YouTube channel, or you can follow me on Facebook as holyjack.com or holyjack.net. Follow me on Instagram as Jack's Cartographic Work. So as you can see, I'm a part-time member of the conservator. I'm a part-time member and a co-conservator of an organization, and I help in partial distribution of analysis data, and I help people to grow on the knowledge of cartography. So thank you for the liking, the subscribe, everything. So coming to our program today. I was supposed to do this program on the 14th of February, but I was so busy with some works that had me from the 12th to the 14th of the February, so I was so busy. So today I'm talking on spatial analysis on IDW and Kriging, both on ArcGIS and on QGIS. So I'll begin with ArcGIS and I will start with IDW. So if you have a shapefile of your zone you are to work on or of the area you are to work on, and you have to do a spatial analysis of the zone or the area, you just need to have your spatial data. That is either the data you collected with your GPS, or fabricated data on your Excel worksheet, or fabricated data from your ArcGIS toolbox, or fabricated data from your ArcGIS attributable. Any of that can work with your spatial analysis so forth you have the exact coordinate of the zone you want to work on and the precise area you are working on. So I'll begin with my previous wildlife inventory that I did in the Bangmai Forest Reserve to spatialize the data. So we'll begin with ArcGIS. So we'll go to ArcToolbox. From ArcToolbox we'll go to spatial analysis tool. From spatial analysis tool we'll go to interpolation tools. From interpolation tools we go to IDW. That's from spatial analysis tool, go to interpolation tools. That's the 8th element in the spatial analysis tool. That's the 8th tool box in the spatial analysis toolbox. After the interpolation tool, we go to the IDW. From our IDW we'll read in our value or the key value or item we have to work in or work with, which is our wildlife inventory points, and we'll go to our wildlife index we were able to find in the Bangmai Forest Reserve. Our output raster, we are going to save that. So I'm just going to look for my file of which I can save that. Cartography programs, I go to my spatial analysis and I can save that as IDW, and I go to environment. Our processing extent, we are going to use the area of the shapefile so that our IDW is not going to debug or is not going to extend more than our limit of our Bangmai Forest Reserve. And we are going to use our raster analysis to be maxed at the limit forest or the forest limit. And so we want our program and wait for a result. Unfortunately it failed, so we're just going to redo this again, and this time around I'm not going to use my layer which I started the program, because I guess there's an issue with my ArcGIS. So I'm just going to save it randomly, and later on we export it in my toolbox. It's just for you to have an idea on how to do your spatial analysis. I haven't saved it yet. This is my attributable. I haven't exported it yet. It's still the same way. It's in my DXC, and okay, no problem. But I will just export after my spatial analysis is done. For now, I can't export. So you can see as hope my IDW is successful, and this is my IDW. So now we just go to symbology and we can see what we do in symbology. We are going to add the classes in symbology, apply the classes, and now see what our IDW has for us. In our IDW, it shows these are the most sensitive hotspots. I am going to change the symbology a little bit. In our symbology, this tends to be the hotspots, and the ones with green tends to be our weak spots. The ones with green are our weak spots, while the ones with this purple color are our hotspots. So that's it. We now have our hotspots in our ArcGIS, where we could find more animals. The Bamayo Forest Reserve, these are them. So we can export our data. So I will just head the same to Kriging and see what we can find in Kriging. I haven't exported yet because I will do that later after that of the Kriging. Same thing goes to Kriging, environment, possesses extent. Now take that off, limit forest or forest limit. Our analysis marks as forest limit, save and run. I haven't put a place of location for my Kriging because if I do so, it's going to interrupt and it's going to fail because of my ArcGIS. So that is that of our Kriging. Our Kriging 2 is done. So you can now, when I will go to symbology and classify it, you are going to see the difference of IDW and Kriging and how different they all prove to show your output. Apply. Okay, you can see that of our Kriging, these are the more sensitive spots on our Kriging. These are the more sensitive spots of our Kriging, and that with the green are the more weaker spots on our Kriging. So you can see here we had a range of value similar to the art of IDW, but on IDW we had this point, which we can say we had this point which you can say it was more sensitive, and look that of Kriging, it is elaborated, and if you look that of IDW, it is more sensitive. When we zoom to that of this point, we see here it is more sensitive in the IDW, but when looking at Kriging, it is spatially distributed. And so that is our Kriging and IDW on ArcGIS. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Any problem or any issues, you can comment on my section below. Thank you for following. Just Cartography Crack on YouTube. Thanks.